Hello and welcome to the release stream of Dungeons 4. We finally made it. I hope you are all excited to play the game. Yeah, my name is Jonas and I will be your host for today. And I also have a special guest with me. So he will be my narrator for today, so to say. So he is the creative director of Realmforge. Welcome, Christian. How are you? How is the release going?
Everything's fine so far. Hello.
Is the team excited that the game has finally been released?
Yeah, excited is the right word. Yeah, it is quite interesting times.
Interesting times. Is the party already planned, or are you waiting for the weekend?
Well, I guess we're... That depends on the part of the team. Some have already started heavily drinking, but our parts are still working.
Hopefully not you. I need you for the stream, so...
I tried my best.
Alright, then I would say let's jump into the game. So welcome to Dungeons 4. Here we are. The game has released on Game Pass, on Steam, Epic Games and PlayStation. So you can play this wonderful game on all these platforms. We also released a deluxe edition if you're interested. We will later show you some content. Yeah. Christian, are you excited about any extras that we could offer for this release?
Yeah, of course, because well, we tried our best to do a third-rate campaign again, but we think that some people might be better suited to do this. So if you look at the extras, then we have added our level editor, and it's the same editor that we use to get this awesome campaign done. So hopefully you can do awesome stuff with it as well.
So this is a nice feature that made it into the game for PC at the moment. So it's a beta, so be careful. But yeah, I think this is a nice bonus extra for you all. And I hope that we can show you today some interesting content and maybe some tips and tricks that you may not know at the beginning of Dungeons. And I think to avoid any spoilers, we should jump into a skirmish map. And tumultuous transport sounds nice.
Transport.
Heroes
are sending a large number of shipments on their way. Stop them.
There we have our second narrator. So, you will be my first one, of course, for today. I would say that we play on normal because in the stream I want to have it a bit more relaxing and also a bit more resources for us. Does that sound good for you, Christian?
Definitely, it sounds awesome.
Definitely.
I will comment on your downfall.
On my downfall. So, and here we have one of the new additions to Dungeons 4. I think this was a great idea. So what is this?
So, you can earn throughout the campaign different Talia perks, and you can equip up to 3 of them, and they all give sort of different bonuses. So, and they change a bit how the game works. So if you want, so for example, as if I see that right, you in the middle you have already chosen to increase the health of all your horde creatures.
Yeah, that was just a pre-selection. I think for this mission we can choose our own.
Yeah.
But I'm a big fan of the demons. They are my favorite faction in this title. And I think this one is a great skill, so that they're resurrected and don't use evilness but mana instead. So I would like to choose this for this mission.
Okay.
If you want something special on your side, you can choose that as well. So feel free.
No, you are playing the game, so
okay. I'm playing the game, so I have to decide. Yeah.
Because if you lose, then you might say it's because of my choice.
It's because of your fault. Yeah, okay. I like the demons, so I think this one is also a great addition. And what could be also good, this one's good, that heroes give more evilness when they are defeated through traps. And so at the bottom, we see that we can change the skins for Talia. And that's also one of the things that's included in the deluxe edition. There you have a soundtrack, the art book, one evil hand skin, a new skirmish map, which is a remaster from Dungeons 3, and in the same theme we have the Talia skin from remaked, of course, from Dungeons 3, and the good version. Of course, we have one more, but before I jump to this, which skin should we select for this game, Christian?
Definitely the last one. The special one.
Special one. Give me 1 second, because your
I think you promised our art director.
Yeah, I promised your art director something. I didn't get the right outfit, but I tried my best, so here we are. The last skin, of course, is Sailor Suit Talia. I hope this fits. Here's my magic wand. So, yeah, I think this was a fun addition to the game, and yeah. I don't know the reference, maybe you can help.
You don't know the reference?
I know the reference, but
okay.
it's for the viewers to find out.
Yeah, okay. No.
Okay, I would say let's jump into the game, and hopefully I will do my best snottling work and you can help me. So let's go.
Talia had come to destroy the heroes' city. However, those good-for-nothing heroes had protected their city with an impenetrable mana shield. However, this shield consumed a lot of mana and had to be recharged again and again via mana shipments. If Talia could prevent the mana shipments from arriving, the shield would collapse and nothing would stand in the way of her conquering or destroying the city.
It's also my favorite. Yeah. But I would say no time to waste in the beginning, because we have a dungeon to build. I think the first step I would do on myself, and then you give me your input on what you would like to see. Of course, don't forget to slap your snotlings. I think that's the most important lesson in dungeon.
Of course, that's always helpful.
Oh,
Don't forget to save your snotlings.
You have unearthed a new area in the dungeon.
Before the brimstone explosion. At one point I lost almost all of my snotlings to that accidentally. So let's research the treasure room. So already I think we see one of the new additions is, if this is your first stream or your first time seeing Dungeons 4, I think if you look at the minimaps, you see that the area is quite a bit larger than the previous title.
Yeah, so the maps can be up to 4 times bigger than in Dungeons 3, so, well, more stuff is happening there, obviously. But you have such a big dungeon map, and yet you're still building such a small treasury.
Yeah, at the beginning I have to look... yeah, you are right, I have to expand a bit. And... Oh. Well, I was a bit too slow there, so...
Yeah, just another snot.
Of course, we need to gather our evilness to be able to research and build a guru farm. That are always the first steps. And where's a good spot for a guru farm? I would say here. Looks nice. And of course, we don't have to slap the snotlings individually. We also can just hold the slap button. I think this was a great feature you added to the game.
Yes, definitely. It's so helpful.
It's throne room.
Even more efficient.
Even more efficient. And now you would say I have built a too small of a
Yes.
room.
I didn't want to say it right now, but yeah. It's much too small.
So with which faction should we start? With the horde units or with the demons?
I mean, you said that you prefer demons, so I think you should go full demon.
I should go full demon, but I need more gold. So, if you have any questions in the chat, of course feel free to ask. We have the creative director with us. He will try his best to answer your questions. I'm only the middleman, so...
Unless you're a Realmforge employee, then I won't ask. Won't
Manowars have appeared in your
answer any
dungeon.
questions. I know all of you.
What's that for a creature? See here.
It's a new one. These are Manowars. They are. Yeah. Well, they're
Yeah, I stole him
coming
his...
to your dungeon and they wanted your mana.
Yeah, I stole his mana because I know how this can end if you don't do this.
Yeah. A bit gremlin-like, so if you eat too much, then they duplicate.
Yeah, exponential growth.
One time while playing the game and I forgot about them, and and I wondered why my mana was going down instead of up. Then I looked into the Arcanium and there were around 20 or so of them all eating the mana that was produced.
I would already
Yeah.
build a second room. And I think we can hire our first creature.
Payday.
Don't have enough money. Because they cost a very special sum. Fitting to demons. Our new imp.
Perfectly balanced, as it should be.
As all
Each of
things
them.
should be.
They cost 666 gold.
Yeah, on that note, Dungeons is known for its pop culture
A
references
shipment
and
of
its
mana set
humor.
out. This appeared to be a profitable
Yeah.
target for the unscrupulous evils.
So
I heard so too.
So I guess you are the person responsible for this.
Yeah, sometimes. People
Sometimes.
hate me for that.
Or they love you. Yeah, but I think I like the narrator really much in this game. It's a great addition.
Yeah, I also like it. And yeah, we have in English we have a very special voice for him. It's Kieran Brighting, also known from the Stanley Parable. And in German it's Monty Arnold, mostly known for Deponia, I guess. So, and they are terrific actors. And they did such a great job.
I think so too. And we have some notes in the chat. Badroof said the true ruler of the dungeons being Chris. Yeah, that's true.
Wished it was true.
It's not? Okay.
In the end, I'm just another snot.
So I think you are my narrator and you forgot something. Attacked.
Oh, you're being attacked. Heroes have entered your dungeon.
I
Creeps
don't...
have entered your
Yeah.
dungeon.
I think these are heroes.
Spiders to destroy your dungeon. Oh, can Talia.
Yeah, I always put Talia in front so that she tanks the damage in the beginning because she has the most health.
Yeah. Yeah,
And demons are a bit squishy, so they should always stay in the back if possible.
Your little snots have dug into a spider
there
nest.
goes your full only demon build.
Well, you always need some tanking units in front.
Just need to do more damage.
And I need more gold. Ah, there's some gold. And here's a diamond vein. Which I of course would like to have.
Your little snots have dug up a spider.
Christian. Yeah.
Look. Jonas failed miserably.
Not yet.
Not yet.
And we have another question. How long did it take to make Dungeons 4?
Yeah, that's a very good question. It's
A long time.
a very long time. 2.5 years, I guess. Maybe more.
I think from the first concept a bit more than 2.5 years.
Yeah. That sounds about right. It feels longer. No, it was fun.
It was fun and
It was fun revisiting the dungeons world, bringing back Talia and the narrator, writing another strange story about the dungeons world, and yeah, bringing in new characters like Tristan, her stepbrother.
I think we can do a few spoilers for the campaign, like for the first 4 missions, I think, because they're also playable in a demo, which is still available on Microsoft. So if you're on the fence on buying the game or playing it on Game Pass, you can test it if you want.
Look forward to the definitely never to appear World of Dungeons, an MMO with a budget of a small company. Waddle through the underground.
Hey, there's another question. Is it the same game engine as Dungeons 3? Yeah, well, it's still the Unity engine, but well, basically we took the code from Dungeons 3 and bashed it to death and threw it out of the window and remade a lot of things and made them more performant, I guess. Hopefully the programmers will agree with me.
Hopefully.
Payday. Creatures are collecting their pay.
I just made the game sound a bit quieter because some of the actions is sometimes, I mean, there are some effects, so it's a bit louder. Okay, I hope now it's okay for you. Oh, and that's the thing why you don't leave Mana Wars alone with Mana.
Exactly. As I said before, this happens.
Should not forget to research, so let's get some chests.
Yes, a workshop that would
Or
help.
workshop going.
Discovered in your dungeon.
Yeah, and you should also, once you have a workshop, I think you should start building some traps.
That's a good idea. Because when I see all these spiders and soon heroes arriving.
Yeah, and you also took the perk that you get more evilness when heroes die.
That's right. Let's see. Oh, I don't want my units to die. You can see that this Mana War is quite a bit stronger. It's not the last version yet of it, so. Thanks Patrick for wishing us a good stream. Yeah, I hope.
Yeah. Thanks, Patrick.
I will do my best.
That is your best?
Not yet. I need more support from the narrator on what to do. I know.
Build more traps.
Build more traps. So
Build a
let's
bigger dungeon. hire more
Let's
creatures.
research the basic traps. I
Enemies
think
have
my
entered the
bottleneck at the
dungeon.
moment is gold.
Yeah, definitely.
Here we see we get attacked from some heroes, but here's a nice trick. We have some spiders. Oh. Don't need to do it. Reefs are fighting themselves. That's nice.
That's very helpful. Maybe you could try to rebuild the way from the entrance to your dungeon heart in order so that the heroes have to go through the spider nest.
I think here it's not quite possible.
Yeah,
I could reroute it over here, but because of the lake you can't close this off,
Yep.
right?
That's right.
Yes. I think the name of the game was Demons, but the name of the game is more gold, so... We have a new feature, which is that we can give Snotlings prioritizations. So I will say to a few of them that they should prioritize money and gold. Should clear the spider nest if I can.
Yeah, you should also maybe upgrade your treasury room to become more efficient.
Yeah, I think the better thing is to build first a few doors.
Yeah, that's right. It's 10%.
Because that's one of the learnings. I also played Dungeons 3 and loved it. So, by the way, you don't need to play Dungeons 3 to know to get into the campaign, but there are some references to the previous titles. So,
yeah, but still, it's pretty much a game of its own. So you don't have to do it.
That was by accident.
Okay, you're cheating now.
No, I'm not.
Not yet.
Not yet. This is a normal version. And I think now our gold problem is solved.
Yeah, that should help.
Should help a lot. Yeah, and it helps a lot. I think I can like to go into spells first, but you reminded me that I need some traps.
Oh. Mana wars have appeared in your dungeon.
Was what for the mana wars?
But they're so cute.
They are cute indeed.
Just like gremlins.
And normally they are not aggressive. It's only when you put your main units near them. Otherwise they're peaceful, so...
Yeah, just eating.
And I know that you would also say that we need to get more
toolboxes.
Toolboxes, get the production going. So where would you place the Arcanium, where we can create mana?
Did you take the perk that demons need mana to revive?
I did, yes. The old school
So-
demons.
Yeah, then you should build it near the vortex, of course.
A few manivores have appeared in your dungeon.
To speed things up. Oh,
A new
mana
area
wars.
of the dungeon has been discovered.
Oh god. Yeah, expanding so quickly may not have been the best idea.
Yeah,
So,
taking all the mana.
I think we can hire a few more units. So when our hot units die, right now they're gone forever, but our demons will respawn.
Because you build a vortex, and I think there's already one creature. waiting
But we
to be
need mana.
revived. Yeah.
So I will put the Arcanum here.
fresh mana was on the way. Would the mana-consuming evil stop that shipment? Presumably.
And it's reminding me on the overworld that for our goal we have to defeat these mana transports and destroy all the hero strongholds. But at the moment we need to focus on building up our dungeon.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Yeah, but I think you're not there yet.
Not quite, no. Yeah, in the beginning I always take my time to build up the dungeon and
Yeah, me too. I'm turtling around 1 hour and then I'm quite happy with everything. Go out there and crush those heroes.
so don't forget to slap your dungeons. I think
Yeah,
before we build any traps I will build a few doors, so to increase the efficiency of this room and of the Arcanium, of course. Because on the left you can see that we have quite a few spells, and not only spells but also abilities for Talia, which can be used with evilness. So in the early game maybe you don't want to use them as much. They're more for an emergency, I would say.
Yep.
But yeah, later on they are quite powerful.
Spiders.
And greetings to Sandro and Christian. Thanks for your comments and that you like dungeons. So, as said, if you have more questions, we also have a Christian here in our stream.
Yeah.
Feel free to ask anything you want.
Too many Christians.
Oh, and we should build a door here. Because we have a gold vein there and it's important that the efficiency is as high as possible in this room.
The malignant evil confidently viewed the state of the world. Evil was growing everywhere. Excellent.
Excellent.
Your gold vein is nearly exhausted.
We have another one of my favorite features.
You should also build another door on the on your other treasury.
Ah, on this one on top.
Yeah.
I should maybe in general just expand a few more rooms, right?
It's payday.
Sure. Why not? But I would be careful with digging up more mana because
now we have a small army and as long as we don't forget.
Yeah, as long as you don't forget.
As long as my narrator don't forget that we have to do this.
Narrator, he forgot.
Yeah, but one of my other favorite features is this one.
Manivores have been discovered in your dungeon.
Is that you can use the evil laughter if you want.
Yeah.
And we have supports now from spells, so
Also, because I've read that a lot of times you can rotate the camera.
you can.
I don't know if you use that. Yeah.
Yeah, and in the options menu there's also an option where you can then freely rotate the camera, so
Yeah.
I would like to get a few more of the demons.
Oh,
I think we should prioritize a few more of the snotlings to gold.
Narrator, you don't have enough toolboxes.
I don't, yeah, because I built so many doors.
And and so many gimmicks for your Arcanium. Too many mana shrines.
Yeah, but mana is important.
Yes, it's very important.
I think we can also just increase this and get more snots, so our task will get done a bit quicker. Oh, this looks scary.
Even more spiders.
And start with peppering.
Your enemies are in the dungeon.
Maybe not. Yeah, let's wait for the. We have some of the not lava lings. They are called lava lumps.
Lava
English
lumps.
one, yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty effective against those heroes, so.
And not only that, you also have new biomes in the underground, so they help you in defending the dungeons. So hopefully when I can have my infrastructure up and running, I can build some of the trap to use this to my advantage.
Yeah. Because, yeah, lava does a lot of damage if heroes fall into it. It does less damage if they're just walking through. But you can build a pusher trap and just throw them into the lava and they get a lot of damage. Which is very helpful, I guess.
And this one is my favorite unit, the Gazer.
Okay, so yeah, he's very helpful because he's decreasing the fire resistance of your enemies, and so all your demon units do more damage because most of them do fire damage. So that's very effective. So you just have to get close to the enemies now. Maybe you can even take care of those spiders.
Maybe, but first I would place some traps.
Yeah, finally you have enough toolboxes.
Not enough gold.
Yeah.
But here's another diamond vein.
But you have no treasure yet.
And we can also lock rooms by stepping on them, so our snotling can't get out and has to mine gold forever. Which I like a lot.
Exactly what we should do with the office doors.
Or maybe that was a part of development at Realmforge.
Shh. We can't talk about this.
I think that's, what was it? Cookies and wine kept you running in the cold of winter.
Ding dong, it's payday.
Throughout the whole process of the game development, yes.
I have another few comments. Yeah, Dungeons is out already, and I'm glad that you enjoyed Dungeons 2 and 3 with 100% achievements. Yeah, we also have a lot of new achievements in this game.
Yeah.
And not only that, we also have some special... the Talia perks are unlocked in a campaign, but you have to fulfill certain requirements for them, so... yes. There are many things to do. And we have another question. Is the whole campaign playable in co-op like in Dungeons 3?
Yes,
Not if the
it is.
intercepting evil had anything to say about it.
And not only that, but the progress is also
Yeah,
shared
progress
between
is shared.
them.
So.
And if your friend is a bit further in the campaign than you, then don't worry, you can still play. So... I think I should build more rooms. And I think The undead are a great idea, just to have a few, because all the units have different synergies between them.
Yeah.
So
Also-
the hordes are our tanks, I would say. The demons are our glass cannons, more or less, right? And the undead are they silence the enemies, right? So they have abilities that the enemies can't use their special abilities.
Well, they have their own bag of tricks, I guess, and especially you should build a prison because it generates even more evilness.
Here's the prison. I need a level 3, okay.
Yeah, still some way to go.
Still some way to go. I could unlock more of the advanced traps here. There's the pusher and the sword trap. And maybe we can set up a situation that we can use the pusher right here. First have to defeat the lava imps, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they are very strong. So the pusher needs to be built on a wall, something like this.
Exactly.
Yeah, enemies.
Enemies are in the dungeon.
You should grab your army and just get rid of them.
I also have some spells to use, so... I think we should also plan on building a guard room, so that our defense is a bit better.
Yeah. And you don't have always to take all your creatures.
Yeah, that's my habit. Here's the guard room, so let's research this. And I would say I would build it more on this side, because there's the spider threat, which just got a bit bigger, because they are also expanding in the front. Is this a good position for a guard room?
Yeah, well, it would be great if you could get both entrances on one guard room, but I think
Yeah, on this map it's quite difficult.
it's very yeah.
But if I build it a
Would be a
bit...
lot of work. Yeah, maybe
A new
just do
area
it
has
here.
been unearthed in the dungeon.
Oh, what's this question? Dear narrator.
Oh, some dwarves are also in the underground.
Yeah, that's also one of the new things. We have this dwarven faction and they are expanding in the underground, and as we see, they built quite a big stronghold.
They also have their own gold vein. Or already mined out, I guess. Ah, there.
That's
Number one.
diamond vein, so...
That sounds.
What's this?
That would be helpful.
Oh, those are the dwarves that are raiding us.
Payday.
Oh, that doesn't sound helpful.
It's not... Oh,
A strange odor
Yes,
spread through the absolute evil dungeon.
we should invest in more
future,
traps.
It would eat fewer flatulence-inducing vegetables.
Yeah, so. Good thing you're already. Your workshop is full. You're your maximum of 2 boxes, so you should definitely build
A few more
now.
traps.
Yep.
See that none of my units are... And I do have enough resources, yes. This is good.
A gold vein is almost exhausted.
I think I can also build some threshers here. Let's build our pusher at this location so we can use the lava to our advantage. This will walk right here, so we... Can we fit another pusher in here? Somehow.
Yeah.
I think we can
build
just...
another pusher.
I think we can just fill this up like this, and then the enemy units have to walk through the lava. Let's start on building our guard room. So I want to get to the prison, and
I guess. It would help with your evilness problems.
gold. Yeah, I think gold is still my...
Yeah, now you have... But you had a lot of gold. You just invested it.
Right, well, I invested it. Forget to slap your snotlings. Here's some gold. Here's some gold.
Yeah. Oh, there is even more gold.
Maybe we should have played a co-op and then you... then you could show me your dungeon skills.
No. It's much more fun to just comment on things.
And to
At least for me.
criticize, yeah.
That's what I'm best at.
I think... Ah, here's some gold. It's always good to place a few units in the back of the enemy dungeon. So the area of effect attacks are not as strong.
Yeah, you should get also the more the complex spells.
Enemies are
I really like the thunderclap spell because it's it helps with, especially with area effect attacks.
Yeah, the trap is working.
There's a missed chance here for another pusher.
There. Oh, our guard room is built.
Yeah.
So maybe we can use the guard room instead. Ah. Right on time. So I think I would just place a few units in here. Something like this. And then pick up this flag, and all your units will automatically run to the flag and attack everything
Hey there.
inside.
Creatures are collecting their pay.
So this is a good way to control your units in the dungeon.
And they even get a bonus if you're improving your guard room. So get more armor.
Yeah, should do this, I would.
Yeah, but you also have some problems here, so...
Yeah, but for that I have these spells. Ah, perfect.
Okay. Everything went better than expected.
And to call your units back to the guard room, you just have to slap the bell.
You can also slap the flag if you want.
You can?
You didn't know that at all.
I didn't know that.
So much for the good tutorial text I wrote.
Do you have any other tips and tricks for us? Maybe I have one. Well, we have this overworld, right? And we can drop our units in the dungeon exit and they will go to the overworld. But we also can just pick up our units
rolled along down the road.
and
The
choose a
ambush
spot on the
planning
overworld to
evil
walk
quickly
to, and they will
developed
do that
an
automatically from the
interception
nearest point.
That is very helpful.
In Dungeons 3 this also works. And it took me around 20 hours before I learned this.
You can also use auto attack if you
If you hold right click.
yeah, the move or attack move. So that's also quite helpful.
Okay, some controller if you just hold a button for attacking.
Oh, that's yeah, and always fill up your rooms because each tile which is not a wall adjacent to your room lowers the efficiency of the room. So
That's why doors are also important.
yeah, it was a perfect example. Thank you, Jonas.
That's why I did what I did. Ah. Oh, and we can see that the swamp in the dungeon is slowing down the enemies.
Yeah.
So you can use the environment to your advantage. So, where to go from... we can't mine this area yet. Why is that, Christian?
Because it is too hard for the puny tools that your snots are using, so we have to improve on them, I guess. Because there are different types of stone.
So there's an even sturdier type, so you need a higher research. But I think you wanted the advanced spells first.
Enemies
right
have
here.
entered the dungeon.
And I think here's some perfect examples. Oh, don't have enough. Let's use some fire and some bats. And some traps in combination.
Yeah, but it also you can use the thunderclap spell in order to stop the heroes for a while, and that works perfectly if they are standing in some sort of area damage.
So I should have done this in the fire area.
Yeah, for example.
Some of the evilness. So yeah. To our chat, if you have questions, feel free to ask.
Yeah.
And of course, Dungeons is out on many platforms. You can play it on the Game Pass, on Xbox, the Microsoft Store, Epic Games, Steam, PlayStation, and I think that are all the platforms for now.
All that I can think of, at least.
This looks like another nice area for us not to be trapped to
locked in
Locked
forever.
Creatures are collecting their pay.
Welcome to your personal cell.
I think one of the issues is that we need a bigger Arcanium.
Yep. You can, or you could improve the research.
Yeah, but this
get-
costs evilness at the moment, and I think I want to save some of this.
Yep.
But I think it would be also a good idea to place some of the traps right here.
Yep. To keep the dwarves busy for a bit.
Yeah, but to at least weaken them.
The malignant evil confidently viewed the state of the world. Evil was growing everywhere. Excellent.
Yeah, maybe you could also look into the rest of the spiders in the east of your dungeon. Yeah. You can destroy the last spider nest there, so that might make things easier for you.
Yeah, I'm neglecting to slap my snotlings, so apologies for that.
Yeah, they're very unhappy about not being slapped.
Yeah, the guard room helps so much in the underground.
Yep.
I think we could push our units a bit more towards the north. So we need evilness.
Yeah, definitely. Could use some evilness. Well, there's always those mana transports on the overworld, and there's also a caravan going on, and several good beings are waiting to be exterminated.
I think we should do that. Or at least try to do this. Reach our unit limit, but in this dungeons, no worries, we have a lot more space.
Yeah.
Can also give chain commands, yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, narrator, you forgot to mention something for us.
One of your creatures is unhappy and has begun to strike.
I guess we need a larger grow room. I would also be unhappy if I didn't get my little of chicken for them.
Imagine being constantly tossed around and then there's nothing to eat.
A creature has become livid with rage. Oh.
A creature has become livid with rage.
Yeah, that's because we don't have any food. We also see that in top left.
Yeah.
And of course they still will fight in enemies when they see them, but
they get a slow debuff, so they're less efficient, both in walking around and in combat, so definitely would help to fix this problem.
oh. Yeah, I would run from there. Maybe expand this area a tiny bit.
Yeah, but since you have some mana left, you can also use one of the spells, like Create Resource. Hint, hint.
I think you meant this spell.
No, for getting more gobblers.
Ah, yeah.
Manivores have appeared in your dungeons.
And I think they are consumed right away.
It's payday.
This could have been a bad situation.
And your vortex is not efficient.
Your demonic portal is under attack.
And of course in Dungeons 4 in the previous title your the units did a lot more of the worked on a lot more of the gimmicks, and right now most of the work is done by the Snotlings, right?
Yes. So all dungeon jobs are done by your snuts.
So we have more
Except
time.
for torturing heroes. Maybe, but yeah. So
That's
you
for a
have
later point.
yeah, you're not there yet.
Not there.
Let's focus on everything else. I think you missed some of the evilness outside.
Oh yes, I did. Maybe let's just go with Talia. Other units
There are
can
enemies in
some
your
Snotlings. Not Snotlings.
Gobblers, yes.
Gobblers. Alright. And we have some things to research. You said we should go to the prison. It's a lot of
Yeah, but
evils
it's
for that.
well, it consumes a lot of evilness, so yeah.
Gives a good return in the future, so it's worth considering early. And our traps are working fantastically. Even better now. But I think I would research the Voodoo Brew because this will help us a lot.
Yeah. Because
This is one of my new favorite rooms, I have to say. And you will see later why.
So what's your favorite potion?
It's the slime barrier.
Oh, okay.
Because this helped me in some tricky situations. Oh, I don't need them. Do you have a favorite potion?
Well, I mostly use things like speed, I guess. Or well, yeah, strength and speed are some of the potions or spells, and thunderclap is mostly a good combination for that I use often.
Evilness, we need more evilness.
Yeah, you should go outside there and destroy one of the good beings.
I think
Everything is fine and working great. Go outside, leave no one behind. Everything will work out.
Yeah. What's this?
It's just
This
a lousy unicorn.
Should be easy to defeat.
Definitely. It's also so close to the dungeon. What could possibly go
A
wrong?
mana shipment was underway, ready to be destroyed.
That has to be your timing, right? It's,
Use spells!
thank you. My best. Ah,
Yeah. Awesome. That gives a lot of this. Now 940 and you're on your max.
oh, I forgot we wanted the the prison.
No. Well, there's also another good being. Oh, and there's one of the mana transports.
And I will use one of Talia's abilities, I think. No, I think I can fight them without using it.
Yeah, it looks good.
So, 300, okay. And this gives... yeah, we should have enough now.
It's payday.
Yeah, there you have a above 300. Go for your prison.
I will. Oh. This is a hero portal.
Yeah.
But I think this is a good location for the prison, so. Yeah,
Theory, yes.
this is something when you stream and you don't see these things. To research the prison, of course. So in the chat, are there any questions? Anything you want to hear?
They're all amazed by your awesome skills.
They are awesome.
It was cold in the cold insensitive
Dwarves have
dungeon.
entered your dungeon.
The creatures demanded warm pulling.
They are in the dungeon already. They are just attacking.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. For once I tried to be helpful.
So we need to go to level 3 to mine these stones. I think we need to search for some new
Yeah, you need more gold.
gold. So I love that you always set these breadcrumbs, and they either lead to gold or to some terrible,
Yeah.
terrible exploration.
Sometimes it helps, and sometimes it doesn't at all.
Ah, perfect.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
It's big. I think I also should expand my potion manufacturing. So
Yeah.
where's the gimmick? Right here.
Or build at least one. So I think what level are your creatures now? I think you should focus a bit more on more advanced needs, I guess.
Level 4,
A
yeah.
new area has been unearthed
Yeah,
in the
so
dungeon.
they will start to become unhappy because you don't have it. You don't have a temple that you would need for your undead
Heroes are
creatures, and
helping
you
themselves
don't
to your treasury.
have an arena for your horde creatures.
Sec.
A few manivores have appeared in
The
your
voice from
dungeon.
the off told me that I have to scroll down to see more of the questions. Ah, yeah, okay. Can you go all orcs or demons or undead, or do you still have to use everything? Well, that's your choice, I would say.
You don't have to at all. It's also quite. It sometimes helps to not go into all of the factions, but rather focus on one, especially on the harder difficulties. But yeah, both strategies are valid, I guess.
Of course, the new Talia perks also make it possible to focus more on different playstyles.
Yeah, there are both perks that give you bonus for one specific faction, but there is also a perk that gives you a bonus for getting into all factions. that's more up to you. Yeah, but it was.
A mana
You had
shipment
to do it a
bumped and
bit
rumbled
more in
its way
Dungeons
along
3.
the road.
So
Would it reach its destination?
had to do
Not if the intercepting evil had
mostly
anything
all
to say about it.
factions in order to get everything. Since your creatures don't work anymore, you can also just get the Arcanium from the demons, but no demon creatures at all. So it's even more free now, I guess.
And I
That
think
should-
we solved our gold problem.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I don't think we explored them. They expanded by themselves and came to us. So if you leave the dwarves unchecked, they will also expand quite a bit in the dungeon.
yeah, they're some
gold
greedy
thing almost
little
exhausted.
creatures and want to get all the gold that they can find and mine in the dungeon. So is your prison now up and running?
The prison is now up and running. Yeah.
Did you already imprison some of those dwarfs? Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're slowly losing health there, and
Entered the dungeon.
once they die, they generate a bit of extra evilness. Which helps especially for players that are not using the overworld that extensively.
And Marco says the user interface is nice. It really improved. Yeah, it changed a lot compared to dungeons.
Thank you. People in the office will be glad to hear that.
Want some of those potions. Some more focus, and let's don't forget our objective. Also don't forget the needs of our creatures. The higher the level, the more they need. So in this case, the demons want to relax in mana, of course.
But you should build another door directly to your Arcanium, because
Oh no, the connection is between the vortex and this room, so
yeah, but they need to get mana to the chamber of
That's right.
relaxation.
it's a short way.
One of your creatures has died.
Stell das. Oh. And now is the time for one of Talia's special abilities, the emergency callback. Oh, yes. The narrator didn't warn me that many enemies of... Well, I sit in front of the minimap, maybe that's why.
The dungeon heart
Yeah,
is
that
dead.
doesn't help.
Yeah.
Not that I would have checked it, but... Oh no, your dungeon heart is under attack.
Yeah. It's losing health quickly, so...
Use Thunderclap. Use Meteor Shower.
I did.
Use Stealth.
I can... No, I can't hire more units, I need more gold. No! Crisis averted. I
Well.
think now we have a good and steady supply of evilness.
You could also make the life of your snots easier if you just simply pick up the evilness by yourself.
That's true.
But yeah,
Or I can simply... I need a bit more gold.
left.
Do we have any other questions in chat? Let me check. The improvements from the previous ones are notable. The mechanics and visuals
Ding
look
dong,
really good.
it's
Yes, we
payday.
agree. Another question regarding the
Enemies
co-op
are in the
multiplayer.
dungeon.
Does it have crossplay? So yes, it does have crossplay. So Xbox and the Microsoft versions offer crossplay, and Epic Games and Steam.
Yes.
So you can
One of
play with your
creatures
friends
has
on
bit the
those
dust.
platforms. But now I have the potions. This is a great addition, so you can either go completely on potions and you don't need
Hail
any
to
spells
the
at all,
absolute evil,
or
baby.
you could focus more on spells.
Yeah, and while spells use your mana, potions are brewed individually, but randomly from your slots.
Oh. Was not good for me. Which room should we prove? I guess.
Lost a creature forever.
Yeah, horde creature. They don't respawn right here. But I wanted to improve my slotting, so I have a few more of these, and
Yeah, that should work out.
Oh, oh.
I thought you would also try to improve the tools even more to get through harder stone.
yeah, that's right. So level 3 can expand in this direction.
A gold vein has been mined out.
Yeah, well, you could try to take on some of the dwarfs in the underground, but
Oh, I could, yeah. Well, let's do the guard room, I would say. Can
Yeah.
we improve this further? This is a good improvement, and this is a very good improvement. Let's do it this way, right?
Yeah.
Let me pick up the flag. To the north or south? The north. Yeah, some
Yeah.
dwarves attacking. It's a good chance.
Definitely no.
A few manivores have appeared in your dungeon.
I don't have any speed potions yet. You said that was your favorite.
Yeah, well,
Your
it
enemies are in
helps
the
so
dungeon.
much. Normally, I think, at least. It's my opinion. Do you have some sort of I think you have some sort of problem with manivores.
One right here, yes.
Yeah.
But first I have to defeat the dwarves. But maybe I can use this potion. Perfect. I have some problems with units attacking my dungeon from two sides. Let's give them some more strength. Oh! Right on time. My favorite potion. It's not upgraded, so it's not very strong, but later on it will tank some damage.
Yeah,
Your
it
demonic portal
buys
is
you a lot of time later on.
Let's swing that ray. think the economy is now going well within the dungeon.
Your portal is under attack.
Yeah.
That's okay, the portal is on the outside.
Ding dong, it's payday.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Well, they will go to the gold, but there's also a trick. You just go briefly with them in the overworld, they get their payday, and
Your
then
portal is under
walk
attack.
back with them.
So they get instantly paid, yeah.
Fresh mana was on the way. Would the mana-consuming evil stop that shipment? Presumably.
Oh, that's if we don't defeat these mana
Well, the
transports,
snots
we
have dug
can't
into a spider
defeat
net.
the shield. First, I want to quickly build this gimmick for the undead. Tire.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So they get some blight, and with blight they can create their own minions, which makes the undead creatures even more, even stronger.
I need more of everything. No.
Well,
And I was too greedy. What do you say? The draws mine too deeply.
yeah.
Well, actually, if there would be a Balrog, it would be us, right?
Definitely, of course.
Is there an enemy here somewhere? Oh, yeah, there.
This one dwarf.
Ah, light, yes.
But
Enemies
first, you
are in
don't
the
have enough
dungeon.
toolboxes at the moment, so that's your problem, I guess.
Can just create some.
Good idea.
The nice things about these rooms is if you upgrade them, you can stack quite a few resources in them. And this is visually impressive because they are physics based when you throw them around.
Yep, it's always fun, and and the best thing is that you throw them around and your snots have to do the work and get them back
And get them
in
up.
place.
Our dungeon is taking shape. Yeah, I'm excited. Oh. I think they're stealing our gold, so could also be the case why we are sometimes so low in gold.
Yeah, well, if you just if you place it directly on your way to the dwarven outpost.
Yeah, I didn't know that there were any drawers on the
Yeah,
top right, so got me surprised. Oh. We have the potion selected? Yes.
Those are harder heroes already. They have those special golden icons.
Maybe I should start on improving my units as well.
Yeah. Level 4 is not good enough, I guess. So you have to. You should also increase the max level for your creatures.
Oh, that's also true. So for that I need I need to increase my research and also get to the torture chamber, right?
Yeah, the well, torture chamber is still a bit away. They're only level 4, so. But first you should give them the ability to level up to level 5. At least.
Also one of my favorite features.
It's payday.
In case you need some spare evilness. But what I wanted to do is we have some dead heroes here, right? Not dead heroes. But here we have some. And we can sacrifice them and generate blight. And from blight, our undead units will spawn minions, so
Just my shadow.
they will get quite a bit more versatility.
Yeah, but how many undead creatures do you have? Just one.
No, I have. Is it on the? Yeah, I have 2.
Fine, okay. Better than nothing, I guess.
I have 3. How much is the bone? 1,500. Oh god.
Yeah. Well, he's not cheap.
I'm not slapping my snotlings enough. Or maybe I took the wrong perk. There's one Talia perk where your units don't get paid in gold, but in gurus.
Yeah. You could also improve that treasury here. So.
Oh, yeah. But that takes a bit of gold. Or I can just lock the door.
Yeah, that helps. But you can also dig out more tiles so they can get gold from all sides.
Or create more treasuries.
That also helps. Oh, yeah. Oh no. Heroes are destroying your workshop.
So, does the chat have any more questions for us? Or the creative director? Now is the last chance for today. And I'm glad that I was able to defend the dungeon.
At least for so long. So now,
Yeah,
chat's gone.
I think this is a bit more of an advanced mission. So of course not all of them are so difficult. But of course if you want to have them even more difficult, this is on normal. So you have the option to choose.
Yeah. Couldn't say it was too easy.
No, that was not the case. So, is there anything else that you want to show in the last minutes, Christian?
Yeah. Well, you could put more advanced rooms, but I guess you don't have the resources.
Yeah, that will take a bit more time for us in this mission. But as you can see, there's much more to discover.
Yeah. And all of the researchers have more levels which improve on the research, so
on the creatures or room, or they unlock new stuff. There are also many more enemies, so we, for example, saw the beautiful unicorn. Maybe I think... no, not right here. This is one of my new favorite mini-bosses, the Hypno Bullfrog.
Hypno Bullfrog. All hail the Hypno Bullfrog. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so like the inspiration where this came from. Yeah.
It's also one of my favorites, by the way.
And of course, besides skirmish, you can play the campaign 20 missions, so it will take some time for you to complete this. Yeah. Some familiar characters from the previous title may return.
Maybe. Who knows? And yeah, as I've said at the beginning, if you want and think you can do a better job than our level designers, then try the editor.
Try the editor. There are also some tutorials on YouTube to help you get started. Because it's really the tool you also used for development, right?
Yeah, it's the same editor. So it's not user-friendly, but it's very powerful.
But with the tutorials, it's also quick to get into. So for example, designing the dungeon is very easy, and on the overworld it's also not that difficult.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Maybe even I could make them with that.
You could make it as well, okay. So... yeah. So for these last minutes, Dungeons is out today. You have to chance to play it now on where, Christian?
On Xbox and PlayStation and Steam and Epic and what did I forget? Windows.
The Microsoft Store, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's included in the Game Pass as well, so...
yeah, if you have Game Pass, then download it.
You can jump into it right away.
And give it a 5-star rating. Hint, hint.
Yeah. And don't forget, there's also a deluxe edition for this nice bonus content. Like the art book that you created. I think, yeah, some good inspirations in there.
It's definitely a great job done by our artists.
Yeah, and I think I would say that we are at the end of our stream. Well, maybe let's get the evil hand for that. So, we are at the end of our stream. I thank you for watching.
Ready to be destroyed.
And I hope that you will party well, Christian, and your whole team. You did a really amazing job with the game, I think.
Yeah, thanks to the team, you did a terrific job. I was there also sometimes.
Yeah, and of course shout out to all the people who worked on this project and make this possible over the last years. And also shout out to our players. I hope you will enjoy it. Leave a feedback if you want. And we will see you in the game. Hopefully we will see your creations. And we are excited what the future brings. Any last words from you, Christian?
Okay, thanks to the team, thanks to the people who supported us, and, well, thank you for having me here today.
Then I would say, on that note, I would leave the stream. Thank you, goodbye, and have a good evening or morning, wherever you are, and enjoy this beautiful game. We'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.